Hello, Paul Carr here. This is the first video for Violin Grade 1 playing Jasmine Flower. Firstly, have that music open and ready. Before we start, we need to check that your instrument is in tune with this piano. So I'm going to play each of the notes that corresponds to the strings on your violin one at a time, and you need to play with the piano and check that the notes sound the same. So here we go. First of all, the E string. A, D, and finally G. Okay, let's look at the music now. This piece has 2 bars of introduction and there are 4 beats in each bar, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you start. Did you notice that both bars of the introduction are the same? In fact, the next 2 bars, when you start playing, for me, are also the same. And that same pattern continues right through to the end of bar 6, but with a few different notes to add variety while you're playing your phrase, your opening phrase, for the second time. So let's now try playing the first 2 phrases all the way to bar 6 from the very beginning. How's that? We've now got to the beginning of bar 7, and from bar 7 the piano plays on the 4 main beats of the bar with you. But there are a few other notes in between as well, so you need to count carefully so that it fits together okay. Watch the 2 beat notes, a bit like in bar 8, where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you hold that on for the right amount of beats. So let's try that. Let's play now the 4 bars from bar 7. Bar 7. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, go. Great. Now we're just at the start of bar 11, and the piano part has some crotchet chords like this. For a few bars. So you have to fit your quavers against those crotchet chords. And watch the last note in bar 11, because that's the quaver after the 4th beat, so it sits between the 2 piano chords. So let's go from bar 11. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, the last 4 bars have got the same pattern in the piano as the opening, so that'll be absolutely fine. When we get to the poco rit just before the end, we're playing the same notes as each other, so we just need to gently slow down together. So listen carefully to what I do. And lastly, make sure you've got plenty of bow ready to play the long note all the way through at the very end, because I've got a pattern on beats 1, beats 2 and beats 3, and we come off together at the end of beat 4. So should we do that last section now from bar 14? from bar 14. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, go. Remember, you can play this video again to be sure you understand the things I've pointed out, and then when you feel ready, I'll see you in the next video for a complete run-through performance of this piece.